Welcome to Now Go Lead, the podcast where we help you level up your leadership in just 5 minutes. Each episode, we provide inspiring stories and actionable insights to help you lead with confidence and clarity. Whether you're a seasoned leader or just starting out, our goal is to give you the tools and motivation to level up your leadership game. Hello there. You are listening to the Now Go Lead 90-Day Leadership Challenge podcast series. I hope you will find these podcasts insightful as we start the year with a 90-day leadership challenge. You ever wonder what goes on in the head of the leader? Well, if you are a leader, then maybe you know the answer to that. But I think maybe the last kind of bit of privacy that exists in the life of a leader is in their own thoughts. The inner dialogues, all the things that go on that you never really talk about or never really share with anyone is maybe private, and it's the last kind of private thing that you have as a leader. And I say that because a lot of times as a leader, everything about what you do, your actions, your daily communications, and what you're doing every day is just really out there for everyone to see, and you're doing that by example. I think even today, having done leadership for a long time and having a lot of experience in that, one of my favorite places in the world is to be wrapped up in my own thoughts. And I have to escape for that. If it's just locking the office door or maybe, getting away for a day or two just to be alone with my thoughts, it's still one of my favorite places to go. It's just to retreat into my own thoughts. Just like with everything else, I think at some point it kind of became evident to me that even my private thoughts and even the things I think about as a leader are the object of the desire of others in the organization. And what I mean by that is that, one, the people that are following you, they want to know your thoughts. They want to know the things that you're thinking about. They also want to know that you're thinking about them. And that was something that took a little bit for me to understand because I don't think it was ever in the job description that things that I'm asked to do, that I'm also just taking intentional time to think about people in my organization. At some point, began to develop that discipline, which is just that I have to take time as a leader and think about the people in my organization. The message today is really simple, is how are you doing with that? Take 5 minutes, and I say this a lot when talking to leaders and they're trying to figure out better ways to connect with their organization. In your meditation time, take 5 minutes, write down the names of the people who choose to follow you, the people that direct report to you, write their names down, and then look at those names. Do you care about these people? And I would say yes, you probably do. And if you want to continue your journey, and if you want to continue the journey you're on with these people, then you need to be thinking about them. Give yourself an honest evaluation. How are you doing thinking about these people? Have you spent adequate time in a weekly basis thinking about your people? I think at first when I started doing this exercise, I was thinking that, well, this is only going to benefit the other person. I'm going to take some time and think about a person in my organization so that I have something to say to them or for them or about them as I'm moving forward. But I think that what really happened as I started spending more time thinking about my people, my relationship with them improved. And they began to understand that when I say that I care about them and value what they're doing in the organization, they began to understand that I was spending a lot of time thinking about my relationships with my direct reports, and it began to have a very positive impact on our ability to work together just on a day-to-day basis. And I think that once they know that, and I think once the people in your organization know and understand that what you're doing with your private thoughts and what you're doing, when no one's around is really benefiting them, you're going to start to see a lot more trust develop in your relationship. And I think once the people in your organization begin to understand that you are thinking about them, they're also going to trust that you're doing what's best for them and the organization, and everyone will get to focus on moving the vision forward. Now go lead. Thank you for listening today. I hope you've been challenged by what you've heard to grow your leadership. We would love for you to reach out and tell us how you are doing on your 90-day challenge. If you would like to connect with us on Facebook and LinkedIn, we have groups dedicated to others who are also going through this 90-day challenge. We have links in the listener notes, and we would love for you to join us. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Now Go Lead. Join us next week as we cover a brand new leadership topic and help you level up your leadership in just 5 minutes. For more resources, tips, and inspiration, visit our website at nowgolead.com. You can also connect with us on Instagram at NowGoLead and on LinkedIn. We would love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Your feedback helps us grow and reach more leaders like you. Also, don't forget to share this podcast with your colleagues and friends who are on their own leadership journey. Now Go Lead is produced by HP Engineering Studios in beautiful Northwest Arkansas. Now go lead.